Hey everyone, and welcome to Brand Builders TV. I'm Mark Stephen Pooler, the Global Profile Builder. I am a fun-loving and focused PR expert, and I support high-profile, high-value individuals to be seen, heard, and get noticed with the worldwide digital media to become known globally. On Brand Builders TV today, I am sharing 7 advantages to global media coverage. I can't wait for today's show. So, I am going to be starting with my own media and PR journey. Just a few years ago, I had been in network marketing for a couple of years. That was a great experience. I built some great skills on how to brand, how to build a network, how to really be present on social media. After a couple of years in network marketing, I realised I wasn't following my passion and my purpose. I used to watch the speakers on stages at network marketing events sharing their stories. I would love to be a speaker. That was my thought. I really have a powerful message that I would like to share with the world. And I made a big decision, and that was to leave network marketing and jump in the deep end to become a speaker. That was scary, and I believe highly that you always must follow your heart and your passions. So I had been in network marketing a couple of years and left network marketing, and I really did jump in the deep end to become a speaker. I started learning from great speakers, joined a few public speaking groups. This is the moment I started to elevate and use media coverage to my own benefit. And guess where I landed a great spotlight? Yes, the BBC radio. What a great way to start my own media and PR journey. And I ended up on BBC radio sharing my personal story. How amazing to be on the BBC radio right at the start of my journey into media coverage. I really know the importance of using media alongside everything else in your business to really elevate, build trust, credibility, and to help to attract clients, your exposure. So after I was on the BBC radio, I really started to look for other places to be seen and to be heard. And I went on some great podcasts. I also got interviewed on a television show in America, online television. That was another great way of me sharing my message. So I would be on radio and on podcasts. And I also landed a great opportunity to be featured on a Sky television programme. Bear in mind, guys, because I know a big question in a lot of people's minds is I'm not ready yet. You are always ready. This was before I had monetized my business. This was when I was just finding my way and starting to build my own profile and my own business. So I believe, don't doubt yourselves that you are media coverage ready, because this was all at the start of my journey before I had even monetized my business. So far I had been on BBC Radio, I'd started to appear on podcasts on radio, then I was invited by a friend on Sky Television, where I got to share my message and my story. Once you start to feature in media, it just has a snowball effect. More and more places will want to feature you in their magazines, in their articles, on their radio shows, yes, even television. The world is your oyster. So I would advise you to start as soon as you are starting to build your business and you have a few things in place, which I will touch on later. It will snowball because you're starting to get that exposure. People want to know more about you, and because you are getting coverage, more and more publications will want to feature you. Also, make a start, because once you start getting coverage, you will notice you will work your way up to better and better publications. So far I was featured on BBC Radio right at the start of my journey. Then I was featuring podcasts. Then I was asked to feature on Sky TV. And then I was asked to featured on a really successful, popular global business magazine on the front cover. Little Mark on the front cover of a global business magazine. This really was a turning point, one of those moments where it is a milestone in your business. To see me on the cover of a global business magazine, how amazing and how fun to see yourself and really see that you're making progress in media and making an impact and really serving others by sharing your message on these platforms. So then I was featured on the global business magazine on the front cover. That was so exciting and a milestone in my business. I was then interviewed on a very well known USA radio show. They have an audience of 3 million worldwide. It was a spiritual radio network, so it was in line with my own belief systems. And I was really excited to get interviewed on the network, and it was a huge audience. And that was the start of me building a media business. I was invited on first as a guest, and then they asked if I would like to be a co-host of the radio show. So I did that for around 6 months maybe, or longer, and that really helped to build my profile. And it really helped me to polish up on my interview techniques and start interviewing some amazing names in business, or people who have incredible stories. And that was the start of me becoming the PR expert that I am today. So that really does go to show you how being interviewed on shows can lead to other opportunities. I was only a guest, and then they asked if I would like to be a co-host of the radio show. I was on live FM radio in Atlanta, Kentucky, Ohio, and to a global audience of 3 million. How amazing is that, guys? How is everyone today? Type in, even if you are on replay, where you are in the world. If you have any questions, please type them into the comment section. I will answer any questions. I will come back if you are on replay. Also, please share the broadcast. Let's get this guidance, support for people wanting media coverage or want to learn more out to more people. So please help us and support the show by sharing the broadcast. I'd much appreciate it. And say hello in the comments and let me know where you are in the world. So already at the start of my journey, BBC Radio, podcasts, then I was interviewed on Sky Television. Then I was put on the front cover of a global business magazine. Then I was put on a USA radio show to be interviewed. That led to me becoming co-host of the radio show. I then launched my own online radio show, Brilliance Business, and that was when I was opened up to the world of media and PR, getting my clients featured in major publications, articles, giving them written credibility, also expert positioned radio interviews where I interview my clients on radio to spotlight their success, their product, and their service. My whole media coverage for myself has skyrocketed. Just this month, I am being featured in a really popular magazine. I'm being interviewed on radio shows, invited into major publications. It's really important to take advantage of media and PR, because if you are not, you are missing out on a major part of the wheel, of all the little spikes of that wheel that you need in your belt to build a successful business. Look at all the top influencers, look at your idols, look at your competitors. I can guarantee you they are using media coverage and getting featured in publications on radio and television. So that is me sharing my own PR journey. So now let's get into some great content. The 7 benefits to positive media coverage, or I should say the 7 advantages to global media coverage. Number 1, exposure. Getting seen and getting heard. There is no quicker way to be seen and heard and get get visibility and exposure than getting featured in media and having PR in a positive light. Instantly you get exposure outside of your social media network in global publications. So if you're looking to break into the USA, or you're looking for coverage in England, the United Kingdom, you're looking for more global reach, media coverage will do this in an instance. Straight away you will be featured to the hosts of the radio shows network. You will be featured to the platforms where your article is featured. You are opening yourself to a bigger audience immediately. And if you have a great product and a great service, This is really, really important. Like I have mentioned, look at your favourite influencers, look at your competitors. They are being seen and heard in many, many platforms outside of their own social network. That is really, really important. So number one, exposure. Number two, you are going to dominate Google. Not only page one of Google, also you are going to be featured on Google News. Where I publish you to, you feature on Google News. And another huge, huge benefit, a lot of entrepreneurs, they're not really being seen on YouTube. Now, when you work with me on media and PR coverage, all of my articles get transcribed onto YouTube. So if you do not have a presence on YouTube and you don't do a lot of video, immediately you are going to get a presence on YouTube. So Google domination, your Google footprint. Now, whenever you want opportunities, anyone looking for you and to feature you or to put you on as a speaker or to give you an opportunity, they are going to Google your name. So it's really, really important you have a strong Google profile, and I can do that for you in an instance. Not only Google page one, Google News, and also YouTube, which instantly is giving you written credibility, authority, and it's going to be giving you exposure in a lot of places. So number one is giving you exposure. Number two, you are going to dominate Google. Number three, which I would like to touch on, is media coverage will build trust. And it doesn't take a long time to build trust. Being featured in the right places will instantly build trust, because you are going to be seen in publications that have already built trust, so you can piggyback off their trust in an instance by sharing your message, by sharing your story, by sharing your business success, by promoting your product and service through a third party who have already built their trust. You will instantly build trust in an instant. Now, if you want to gain clients, you want to build your own celebrity, you want to promote your product and service, and most importantly, attract clients, trust is really, really important. So imagine yourself having a mention in Forbes or having an article in Business Insider or having an article on Yahoo Finance all about you. I can do that for you. Imagine being featured on premium news, Fox, NBC, ABC, CBS affiliates. Imagine being able to have your story in a flashlight appear to those platforms. That is going to give you instant trust, which over time will help you to attract clients. Number four, which I did just mention a tiny little bit there, credibility and authority. When you are featuring on global business magazines, when you are being featured in premium news, in financial feeds, industry news sites, when you are being interviewed as a guest on major radio shows, podcasts, this is going to make you the go-to person in your industry. You will be the person that stands out from the crowds. You are going to set yourself higher, because if you look at your competitors, all the major influencers, top entrepreneurs, they are featuring on radio, podcasts, and in magazines. You will build your authority and credibility really, really quickly. Number 5, brand association. Really, really important. Like I mentioned at the start of my media coverage journey, I was on BBC Radio. I hadn't even monetized my business, but I was getting out, getting visible, getting seen and heard. And brand association is where you associate yourselves with big brands to instantly build trust, instantly build your credibility and authority, and it will instantly do that for you. So brand association, BBC, Forbes, Business Insider, London Daily Post, Fox, NBC, ABC, CBS, you are being associated with major brands. This is an instant way to build credibility and authority and really give you big positioning. It's so important, guys, to be associated with brands that are bigger than what you are right now. I can support you with that as well. Number 6, celebrity endorsement. Now, a lot of people may think celebrities are out of bounds. How do you get associated with celebrities or have a celebrity endorsement? I have been really fortunate. I have done media coverage for Hollywood celebrities, big celebrities in the USA. I have worked with some of the biggest names of personal development. I have interviewed stars of The Secret movie and some of the biggest names in personal development. This is celebrity endorsement. If you would like to be seen, heard, and get noticed with worldwide digital media, celebrity endorsement is a really important part of that jigsaw. And it can be done in a really simple process. For instance, I do a lot of collaboration articles where there can be anywhere from 3 people featured on an article up to 10 or 11 people. My 11 top expert articles. When I am doing media coverage and I do my top 10 articles, top 3, top 5 articles, I am always certain that a couple of places on that article are celebrities or very big names in business, personal development, or entrepreneurship. This is a really quick way for yourselves to have a celebrity endorsement. When you are featured on an article with a celebrity, this really, really does open up the celebrity endorsement status of your business. It instantly features you next to a celebrity. I have also had pictures with people like Jack Canfield. In March, I'm really, really excited about this. I have a platinum ticket to the Grant Cardone event, where I am having dinner with Grant Cardone and Kevin Hart and a couple of other really big names. Yes, me, Mark, little Mark from Dudley in the West Midlands, is having dinner with Grant Cardone and also having pictures with Kevin Hart and an after party. This is celebrity endorsement. I am taken to a section of the room to have personal photos, also having lunch with them. This skyrockets your credibility, guys. Celebrity endorsement. I can do this really, really easy for you just by you having a section on one of my collaboration articles. I always make sure I have some of the biggest names in business, personal development, also celebrities on my top 10 feature articles. This is a quick way to guarantee you a place, your face next to a celebrity. Now, I am just going to break away to say hello to Sammy Blindle, who is one of my amazing mentors. She's the founder of Brand Builders Club, also the mind behind Brand Builders TV. Sammy is saying the endorsements you've got from us. Sorry, let me start again, my reading skills. The endorsements you have got for us from the other thought leaders is amazing. Yes, you were great being featured in that article because you are your own brand in itself, Sammy. But the article you had also put you next to some really, really world-class people in business, which together really lifts you up. It also dominate social media. We talked about dominating Google earlier. It helps you to dominate social media because everyone on that article is sharing it to their social media platforms as well. They should be saying, oh my God, I am having dinner with Mark Stephen Pooler. One day, Sammy, one day, it's all building great, and I'm sure one day Grant Cardone will be saying that about me. Thank you, Sammy. It's such a great idea. So I am on tip number 6 at the moment, which is celebrity endorsement. So I am going to come to tip number 7, and then I'm going to come back to some things you need to have in place to be PR ready. And I'll talk about the 7 brands Kickstarter as well, so that you know what you need to have in place to be PR ready. So number 7 is you won't have time. Sammy, I have always got time for amazing people. I'm struggling to keep up with my messenger and email at the moment. I have writers in place, I have a VA, but some days it's really hard to keep on top of my messenger inbox. And I remember a while ago, Sammy, one of my mentors said to me, and I used to ask a lot of questions, and they did say to me, Mark, at some time you will realise the importance of time. This was really at the start of my journey. They said when you become more successful, more and more people are going to want to know you and be reaching out to you. And 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't really know what that actually meant. And now, looking back, I do know it's really important to be precious with your time, because as you build your profiles with media coverage, with your brand, you do become more popular and people will want a piece of you. So time is really, really important. And you do come that popular where sometimes it can become overwhelming keeping up with your messenger and emails. But anyway, I am slightly going off track here, but a great tip for you there is to value your own time. Number 7, you are going to attract clients. Everyone who is in entrepreneurship, once you have an amazing product and an amazing service and you are building your business, we all want more money, we all want more clients. Press and media coverage will do all of the 7 advantages I have told you today, which in time will make you earn more money, and it will help you to attract clients. So number 1, you're going to get exposure. Number 2, you're going to dominate Google News. Also YouTube, because the articles are transcribed to YouTube. Many people don't have YouTube presence, so I can do that for you very quickly with the PR coverage that I do for you. Trust is number 3. You're going to build trust, and quickly. You're going to build your credibility and authority, which is number 4, and you're going to do that really, really quickly as well, by being featured in major publications. Number 5, brand association, piggybacking off Fox, NBC, ABC, CBS, financial feeds, industry news sites, mentions in Forbes, Business Insider, Yahoo Finance. I can do all of this for you. Even if you would like to feature on primetime television in the USA and go out to all the major regions, New York, LA, I can do this for you. I have the contacts where I can feature you on premium TV. So brand association is number 5. Number 6 is celebrity endorsement. When you are getting endorsed by celebrities or being associated with celebrities, this is going to skyrocket your business. I can do this quickly, associating you with celebrities with a simple collaboration top 10 expert article done in an instant, where you're going to quickly dominate Google, quickly dominate social media, and be opened up to a whole new network. Number 7, you are going to attract clients. I wouldn't say immediately. Build up your media coverage a little bit. Get started. As soon as you're seen in a few publications, you're getting featured on radio, you are going to build trust, which will in time attract clients, which will make you more money. Let me just read what Sammy is saying here. You posted my PR article a few weeks ago, and within 24 hours, it was at the top of Google. Yes, Sammy, it was at the top of Google, Google News, YouTube. I would like to mention as well, Gail Edwards had a radio interview with me, and Gail is going to do me a testimonial. Within 2 days, of posting her radio interview, she attracted a client. She actually reached out and thanked me, saying, "Thank you, Mark. Someone has listened to our radio interview and I have attracted a client." This is what great PR will do for you. Let me just read Sammy's comment. It's another no-brainer just to be able to show all of those logos authentically on your website. That's a big point, Sammy. What I didn't mention, you can add all of this credibility to your website. You can email it out to a list. They're also marketing tools for your own social media. You feature on these publications. You then go and tweet about it. You then go and Instagram about it. You then pop it on your Facebook. It gives you tools that skyrocket your reputation, what you mentioned, Sammy. The PR you have done for me has led to speaking opportunities that have led to more clients. This is a common one, Sammy, and I'm really happy you have mentioned this. Thank you so much. You can pop a testimonial on my LinkedIn. It does lead to opportunities. Even a simple press release. I have some of the biggest name businesses in the USA reaching out to me saying that they have found my article. So even a press release, they get huge visibility. They are seen. Don't think they get lost in Google. Don't think they get lost, because they don't. Some of the biggest businesses from the USA, some of the hugest names, have emailed me saying that they have found my press release. So even a simple press release, people do see it. I love the great work you are doing for our brand builders. I love brand builders, and I want to touch on this a little bit now. So number 1 was exposure. Number 2, dominate Google. Number 3, trust. Number 4, credibility, authority. Number 5, brand association. Number 6, celebrity endorsement. Number 7, you're going to attract clients, make more money. Are you PR ready? Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, when I first started my public speaking, I hadn't even monetized my business. I was featured on BBC Radio to share my story. I hadn't even monetized my business. Straight away, I was being associated with the BBC. It's really, really important not to doubt yourselves, guys. You are ready for PR. As a rule of thumb, you want to make sure you have a short bio and a long bio and professional photos. I need those elements before I can work with you. I won't work with you unless you have professional photos, because it's my own professional reputation, and I will only work with people who have professional photos, a long and short bio. Also, I would mention, you want to make sure that you are good at sales. You've got some basic selling skills in place so that you can sell to people when you get the media attention that you deserve. Also, you want to make sure that you have a basic website that functions well and looks great. And also, you want to make sure you have a great product and service, or a launch, a product launch, a book to rave about, or a really newsworthy story. How do you get started on this, guys? I personally am part of Brand Builders Club. I highly, highly recommend Brand Builders Club, which is a great network, a great community where we all support each other. You're never too big to be a brand builder and part of Brand Builders Club. We have celebrities, some of the biggest names in personal development, who are part of Brand Builders Club, and it's somewhere where you will learn how to build your personal brand. You will have that support in place. Also, it will help you become clear on your message. I personally, at the beginning of this story, shared my a hallelujah statement, which is, "Hi, my name is Mark. I am a fun-loving and focused PR expert, and I support high-profile, high-value individuals to be seen, heard, and get noticed with worldwide digital media to become known globally." In an instant, that tells people who I am, who I serve, and it really helps ground me to know exactly who I am and who I serve. Thank you, Brand Builders Club. That is just one of the things that they have done for me. My amazing covers on social media, my messaging. This is what Brand Builders Club will help you to do. They will help you to skyrocket your business. Not quickly, they will do it long term. We do little steps and it's a long term plan. But going back to being PR ready, if it is, you just need to get your short bio, your long bio to make it really strong. You want to get your professional headshots. You want to make sure your website is up to standard and the basics of your brand. You must get started with the 7-step brand Kickstarter. Honestly, guys, it is, I'm going to say it, I'm sorry, Sammy, because we are classy, we are expensive, we're not cheap because we are quality. But this 7-step brand the 7-step brand Kickstarter is a low price with super value to kickstart your brand. I can't recommend it enough. So if you don't have your short bio, your long bio, your photos, and you're a bit unclear of your messaging, please get started with the 7-step brand Kickstarter, and then you can come and work with me and I will dominate you with your media coverage. That is my show today, guys. I've shared not my personal story of bullying, drug addiction, which I do share a lot. I have shared my personal PR journey of how I started with no business, not monetised on BBC Radio, how I featured on podcasts on Sky TV. Then I was put on the cover of a global business magazine. Then I was interviewed on a radio show, which led to other opportunities where I ended up as co-host of a radio show, which just goes to show media coverage will lead to other opportunities. If you have enjoyed my 7 advantages to global media coverage today, and you would like to start getting seen, heard, and noticed with worldwide digital media to become known globally, simply go to www.contactmark.me. That's www.contactmark.me, and schedule a Zoom get-together meeting. No pressure, just a coffee with me over Zoom where we can talk about your next steps for global media coverage. I'm just going to go over Sammy's comments. It makes such a difference to your professional image when you have a press pack in place. Your sprint in brand builders a few months ago was thank you, Sammy. It's really made me look so much more professional. I highly recommend the 7-step brand Kickstarter. If you're not PR ready, guys, with your bio, your headshots and your messaging, please check out the link in the comment section to the 7-step brand Kickstarter. Also, if you are PR ready, book and schedule your Zoom coffee with myself, www.contactmark.me. Thank you everyone for watching today. I've really enjoyed today sharing my 7 advantages to global media coverage. Thank you everyone for watching. Like I've just mentioned, even if you are on replay, please share this broadcast so that we can get this amazing content to more people. Ask any questions in the comment section. I'll come in and answer them personally. You have been watching Brand Builders TV, 7 advantages to global media coverage. Thank you everyone for joining me on Brand Builders TV. Until next time, goodbye.